Alright, hey, what's up, guys? It's Elite Curbs 29 back at it again, and we had to do a redraft. We didn't have to, but everybody auto-picked their team, so everybody was, well, not everybody, but me and Blaine sort of brainstormed, and then we asked everybody, and we sort of got everybody to do it. So we had 6 out of the 8 people draft for their redraft. 2 people didn't. Todd and Faithlin didn't. You'll see me break down their teams as of right now in the next video that will get released. Maybe the next. Yeah, it'll probably be the next video. This will be the first one, then that one, then the week 1 breakdown will come out before week 2. It has to. So today I'm going to be going over the draft. As you can see, I already did a grade for each draft pick and each team total, and then I did a ranking on who I think had the best draft, the worst draft. I'm not going to go over these pick by pick because that'll just take too long. So if you want to, you can pause. Right now, you can pause and look at rounds 1 through 4. Look at everybody taken and where they were taken. So as you can see, here's 5 through 8. Some of our people in the league don't know how to draft, so that may explain to you why you see some quarterbacks taken really high, or some defenses taken really high, or even some kickers. But those were jokes and they're kind of funny. But I have to grade them as an F because, you know, unless it's in the last 2 rounds or so. So that's 5 through 8. Let's look at 9 through 12. Yeah, you can just take a gander at these, but I did a grade for each player, an A through F grade. I did A pluses, A's, A minuses, B pluses. I tried to calculate them, but then I kind of gave up because it would take too long. So I just gave them an overall, like, total grade that wasn't completely calculated. As you can see here, we got 9 through 12, and then here's our last 4 rounds. I feel like there were people that had good drafts, and there were some people that had god-awful drafts. So we're going to look at those here in a minute. You can take a gander and look at these if you want to. Pause it, take a look. But right now we're going to go look at the draft grades. So let's go over there. I graded each team. They're based on draft position when picked. So, like, if you had pick 1, 2, 3, 4, you know. And who the team had already picked. So if you picked a kicker in the 10th round, and then he picked another kicker in the 12th round, I graded the second kicker as an F. And then positional value, kicker, defense, you know, quarterback in the first 2 or 3 rounds. So let's take a look at, I'm just going to go over them totally, and then I'll make some, I'll point out some picks like the Fs or the A. I'll just do the Fs and the A pluses because those are the only ones that are memorable. So from Chris's team, he had 2 A pluses. He had CMC first overall, and Stephon Diggs would have been 16th overall. I thought those were really good picks. They got A pluses from me. Can't get much better than Stephon Diggs or CMC. So, and he had 1 F. He picked Mac Jones in the final round. Yeah, you know. I gave him a total of a B plus though. You can look over this and see if I was wrong. Should he get higher? Should he get lower? I think a B plus is fair for Chris's draft. So next I did me. I'm the only one who really knows what he's doing here, so I probably should have gotten an A+, but then again, I'm hard on myself, so I saw these mid-round picks that I picked backup players, and I was like, they're only Bs, I can't give them anything higher than that. I think they're going to perform better than a B caliber player, but I just graded them as Bs, and then I got Rodrigo Blankenship, but I gave myself an A, because these first many rounds, I kind of popped off so easily, so yeah, I gave myself an A. I picked 2 defenses because I thought it would be cool and it would be easy to like sub them out. But next is Oliver. Oh, sorry, I didn't do the right thing. The A+ picks. Kamara was an A+ pick, 2nd overall. Can't go wrong with that. Tyreek Hill, A+ pick in the 3rd round. Are you kidding me? George Kittle in the 4th was an A+ pick, and then Allen Robinson in the 5th was also an A+ pick. I feel like he should have went higher. I didn't have any Fs. My lowest was a C in the Colts defense. Oliver, I think, threw a B- draft. He had 2 A+ picks. He had King Henry, 3rd overall. Derrick Henry's my favorite NFL player. So. And then he got Adam Thielen in the 7th round. That was a sick pick. Easy A+. He got a few Fs, though. He got 2 Fs. 3 Fs. He picked Harrison Butker in the 8th. The 8th for a kicker. F. Ravens in the 9th. Another easy F. You don't pick a defense that high. And then Jason Myers, he gets an F because he already picked a kicker. So that's pretty simple, you know. But yeah, Oliver had an all-around okay draft. He got a B-. Faithlin auto-drafted. The auto-drafts are always consistent. She got an A-. She got plenty A+, though. She got Dalvin Cook A+, 4th overall. Nick Chubb A+ in the 3rd round. Oh my, you can't go wrong with that. AJ Brown A+ in the 5th. No, sorry, the 4th. He's a real good wide receiver 1, and especially get him to the 4th. That's pretty high. CeeDee Lamb got an A+ in the 5th. He was the best wide receiver available, a lot better than everybody else, and there are some wide receivers taken before him that are worse than him. So, you can't go wrong with that. Yeah, she got an A- draft. I can't really fault her or anything because it was an auto draft. But the auto draft really did not pick her at quarterback. They let her waited till like the last 3 rounds to get her a quarterback. It was weird. Blaine got an A- draft. That pretty good for Blaine. 5th overall, you got Saquon. I gave it an A+. I know people are like low on Saquon, but it's Saquon Barkley. I had to give him an A+. It's Saquon. I gotta do it. But Blaine was very well rounded. His worst pick was a C with Brandon Ayuk. You got an A-. I could probably give him an A-. I might give him an A-. He's gonna get an A-. A-. You can't go wrong with this draft. It's a good draft. Blaine is a good team. Kyler got a D. Kyler got the worst grade. Is that fair? It isn't. Kyler shouldn't have a D. You know who should have a D? Seth. So I'm gonna switch these. Kyler's gonna have a C flat. Seth's gonna have a D. Kyler got a D, but I changed it to a C now because of his first 2 picks. Najee in the first at 6th overall. Enough said. And then Lamar in the 2nd. What is he doing? And then Juju in the 4th. I understand why Kyler got it. Kyler's getting a C-. He had some good picks. You know what? Actually, no. Kyler's staying with a D. This is an awful draft. Juju in the 4th, Lamar in the 2nd, Najee in the 1st, Steelers in the 6th, Matt Gay in like the 9th or something. I don't have to even say anything. This is a bad draft. You can just look at it. Seth got a D. He took Patrick Mahomes first, or 7th overall. C. You don't take a quarterback that high. I don't even care if it's Patrick Mahomes. Robert Woods in the 5th. I feel like there were a lot better wide receivers available, so he got a C+. Logan Thomas in the 6th. He's a good tight end who wasn't the best tight end available, but I gave him a B+. And then he took Gronk right after that. I don't know why. Gave it a D. Then he popped off here. He got the Packers defense, F. Younghoe Koo, who is an A+ kicker, but F in the, 8th round, 3, 6, 7, 8, the 9th round. And then he took Justin Tucker right after that, another F. And then he popped off here with the AB, the A+. I'm really bad at remembering to do what I said I was going to do, but you see it, Like, Kyler picked DK Metcalf. That's his best pick. A+. Easy A+, But I don't have to go over him like that. Yeah, but AB was an A+ pick. I knew he would do well this season. Just pick him up late there in the rounds. That's real good. Real good for Seth. But yeah, and then you got Browns defense at the end. That's a D. Jalen Hurts, C. It was a bad draft. Todd got the auto draft. His team is stacked, goated. The only reason he didn't get an A+ is because all of these weren't A+. So Travis Kelce A+, easy. Devontae Adams A+, easy. Antonio Gibson A+, easy. There was worse running backs picked before Antonio Gibson in the 1st round. Najee Harris. Calvin Ridley A. There was some maybe better wide receivers. I couldn't give it an A+ because it wasn't a for sure thing. David Montgomery, easy A+. That guy popped off. He is popping off. He's on my team. James Robinson A-. He's the starter. He just didn't get. I don't know how much volume he's gonna get. I don't know. Cooper Kupp, easy A. Like he popped off. None of these picks were necessarily bad. They were all good picks. They were all great picks for that matter. Todd's team is insane. But I only gave him the 2nd because I think I had the best. Because I have some star power. And so yeah, those are the grades. You can here. I'll let you guys, if you want to look at these, you can pause right now. Yeah, I took about an hour or an hour and a half to grade every single one of these players and take everything into account. I do believe there are a lot of good drafts and I do believe there are a lot of bad drafts, but I feel like the league is starting to balance out through trade and the Todd, whatever, you'll see what happens with Todd. And yeah, I feel like it's going to be interesting. I feel like it's going to be really interesting to see just kind of what happens with the league and all of that. So if you pause those and look at those, it's time to go to the draft rankings. So boom. Okay. This probably shouldn't be any surprises here. Me first. I think I maybe didn't have the most well-rounded draft, but I think my star power is good enough that it's better than Todd's. Todd's auto draft was really good. It was insane. One of the best auto drafts I've ever seen. He got an easy second, real close to first. Blaine got third. I think he had a really well-rounded draft, and there weren't really any glaring mistakes that he made. Faithlin got fourth. The auto draft is consistent. It just didn't pick her a very good quarterback. I don't like Ryan Tannehill. I think in an 8-man league, you should get a better quarterback than Ryan Tannehill. Oliver got fifth. His draft wasn't good. It wasn't bad. It was very average. Chris's was a little less than... Or wait, I mixed that up. Ollie goes after Chris. Chris's was a little better than Oliver's. There wasn't much separating them, though. Both of them made some stupid picks. Both of them made some real good picks. Kyler's draft was bad. Seth's draft was worse. I can't say anything better than them, but thank you for watching. If you want to hear anything more about the draft, I guess I can talk about something. I don't know. This will be the first video coming out. This is coming out Thursday. I got to edit this and upload this like now because it needs to come out before I have to, I got deadlines. Thank you for watching. If you have any suggestions for more Elite videos down below, I'm going to be doing a weekly recap every week, and that's about it. That's the only thing I'm going to do for fantasy football. Weekly, these videos just needed to come out because we did a redraft and kind of shaked up the whole thing. So, thank you for watching. I'm Elite Curbs 29, and you are watching the Elite Clan channel, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.